So this is 3.2b, the addition property of equality in pre-algebra. We're continuing on with the lecture, and we're going to jump to example number 4, which gives us a minus 3/4. So we're dealing with fractions now, equals 5/8. All right, so again, we're trying to isolate the variable. That means we're trying to get this a by itself, so we want to get rid of this negative 3/4. So in order to get rid of a negative 3/4, we add 3/4. And that will make that go away. So add 3/4 to the other side too. So the left-hand side is easy. It just goes away. But now we have 5/8, and that is 5/8 plus 3/4. So now we have to find common denominators in order to add those. So a equals common denominator of 8 and 4. What is the least common number that both 8 and 4 go into? And in this case it's 8. 8 goes into itself once. 4 goes into 8 twice. So in order to make that 4 and 8, I had to multiply that by 2, which means I have to multiply that by 2. Now I can just add my numerators. 5 plus 6 is 11, and get 11 over 8, and that's the number I prefer. These numbers were fractions. They weren't mixed numbers, so you can leave your answer as just a fraction, even though it is an improper fraction. That's okay. All right, so that brings us to example number 5, and we have 4 times 2a minus 3. We're going to subtract 7a, and we're going to say that equals 2 minus 5. Alright, so first thing I like to do is the distributive. I like to get rid of the parentheses first. So let's multiply the 4 times the 2a and then the 4 times the 3. And then I've got minus 7a equals 2 minus 5. Alright, so then I'm going to look here and see if I have any like terms I can combine. I have an 8a and a negative 7a, so I can combine those. 8 minus 7 is 1a. And I'll just leave it as a. I don't have to put a 1 in front of it. Minus 12. I have a 2 minus 5, which is the same as 2 plus negative 5. So signs are different. So I take the difference between 2 and 5, which is 3, and put the sign of the largest number on there. Alright, so now I have a minus 12 right here that I have to get rid of so I can isolate it. So I'm going to add 12 to this side, and I'm going to have to add 12 to this side. Makes those go away. And I have a equals negative 3 plus 12. Signs are different, so I take the difference between those two numbers and put the sign of the largest number on my answer. And in this case, it's positive, so a equals 9. And that is it for the lecture on 3.2.